Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum. This is Captain Retired Hamid Hashmi. Today, what I'm going to discuss with you is a concept given by a lady, an advocate, refugee advocate in England, Miss Enas Daeki. The power of having nothing to lose. What she says about it. That first of all, her background. She was born in Libya, and after a while, they left Libya. The family left Libya for England because of the war in Libya, and she always had idealized her father to be her role model and the uh, leader in all her life's aspects and for guidance. But his father certainly had a heart stroke and he's on the deathbed. And the uh, heart monitoring, heartbeat monitoring device is attached to his bed and it is beeping with intervals. And every beep is hurting the lady and making her to break her nervous. A nervous breakdown is kind of a thing, and her all mind is shattered, and she's in a deplorable and a desperate condition. And she thinks that her life is now coming to an end, and there are no hopes left, and a hopeless situation. But she says after a while, she and her family also asks for seeks an asylum in from British government because of the war in Libya, whereas the family didn't get the request entertained, and only her she gets a double chance to present her case to in front of the uh, court. And there the judge says that why would you want to live in Britain? So, and questions like that. So she said, okay, let me go to Libya back, where I don't know if I die, it's okay with me. With that statement, she's been given a chance, and now she's left alone. 18 years of age, no relationship anymore with with her family because she refused to go with them, so they have disconnected her from all financial support and any communication link with her. She's all alone, all on her by herself. And let's see, she lost everything. But what she says is, when you lose everything, your finances, your relationships, your motherland, you have nothing to lose now. Then it is the opposite. Whatever it's coming, it's you are gaining that. May it be experience, or may it be anything. Any new thing coming in is your gains. Now you have lost everything. And therefore she made friends, she found a job, and she found a living accommodation, and she finally became a lawyer, attorney of refugees. And what she has to say about that is that once you are out of that fear that the loved one or something which you adore too much or you are close to too much, that fear in you that you might lose it restricts yourself to attain the goal you have set for yourself. And that restriction makes you end up into a normal human being or someone who does not have any contribution to the welfare of this world. Whereas if you are acquainted with this fear, and you have no fear for your loved ones, it is only that you're giving it to them, and what then you give to the world also. You are a person with high uh, aims, and your vision and your effort is directed towards achieving bigger goals. And this is how she explains that there was a journalist in America who said the most dangerous creation in the society by is to have men and women having nothing to lose. This is what she said about the journalist who states this somewhere in his papers or statements. Uh, so, in Islam, what is it is like? In Islam, the doctrine says that you should rely on Almighty Allah in all aspects, and to whom we return. We belong to Allah and we return to Allah, and everything belongs to Allah. And this life is temporary about this earth. Everything in this world is for a temporary existence. May it be the sun, stars, all the creations are meant given life for a temporary period. May it be for billions of years as far as the sun is concerned, and may it be a day for a mosquito. But span of time is given, and that span of time is given is called life. And that life is varied in every other creation, and it has to finish. And that is how this amalgamation of lives becomes this world. So she says, do not have that fear in you that the the association you have with anything is compels you to just think over it, that and have this fear that this is going to be stolen from me, or will be taken back from me, and it will he or she is going to die, or this wealth is going to finish and all that. This is not the case. If at all it is taken back from you, you should cherish the time you have spent together, or in that immersive uh, environment you had been through with that wealth, or whatever environment that was and the relationship was. And in that, you should cherish that and disseminate those good times with others about that relationship. And that is the best you can do with it. And that is how you will be able to give and contribute to the world also. And also, you will also be contented. And in Islam also, Allah Ta'ala says, "In Allah masabirin," and Almighty Allah is with those who show patience, who are, uh, you know, patient, who are who show self-sustenance. So this is the message, that do not be fearful for your loved ones or for your things which are dear to you. Be proactive. Be relenting. Be giving, and then you will be able to achieve big. This was what I thought and conceived and perceived about Enas Daeki talking about the power of having nothing to lose. Thank you.